Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to the latest episode of this Oskar Stromberg My Player Karimo, guys. We're into the 6th episode here and we're coming into the first game of the MLS season against Seattle Sounders FC, away from home for this one, guys. So we are going to be heading into a very big fixture here, our first ever game of professional football, our first ever game for LAFC here in the MLS, guys. As you can see from this week's roll, we've got 2 games to play, one at the very beginning of the weekend against Seattle and then one at the end of the week on Saturday against Real Salt Lake, which is going to be a big game as well, guys. As you can see from the news just coming into the airport now, Stromberg expected to make a debut, and I'll be showing you some more stats in a second as we head into this first game, guys. It's going to be a pretty big one. It's a long episode, but as you can see here, message from the manager, I have been picked for the starting lineup, which is great news, guys, and it's really good to see. And as you can see from the standings, Minnesota have already played 1 game, FC Dallas have already played 1 game, and they've both won them against 2 other teams. But we have got a really good chance here of coming top of this conference, guys, if we can do well in the league and really put in a good performance. As you can see, our upcoming targets for this season, for the next 4 matches, is a minimum average match rating of 6.0, expecting at least a few clean sheets and saves as well. And as you can see, we're currently rated 68, 20 years old. And as you can see from the squad rankings, we're currently sitting down in 15th place. Hopefully we can push up to the top of this one for LAFC. And as you can see, their form is good. 2.4 million worth, $1,700 is how much we're earning, and we are match fit and everything else, which is good. We've got good jumping and we're 6'4" with the left foot, guys. So heading in now, arriving at SeaTac Airport here in Seattle, guys. The goal scorers are already coming in for the MLS start of the season. The assisters as well are coming in, and the one sheet that we want to be top of, guys, is the clean sheet table, guys. Do you reckon we can make it to the top of the clean sheet table? If we can do that, that'll be awesome. As you can see here, there's already 4 keepers getting clean sheets so far. Will this be our day to get a clean sheet, or are we going to crumble, or LAFC just not going to play well, or are we going to score tons of goals? Either way, guys, we'll have to see how we go. But here we are, about to get into this first game of the season at the Century Link Field against Seattle Sounders, guys, here in the MLS. LAFC against them there, and it's going to be a huge game for Oskar Stromberg. At the start of the MLS, Carlos Vela is a player to watch, our friend there, 29 years old, 5'10", Mexican. He's starting up front here for LAFC, which is pretty cool. There he is. And we're going to be looking through some of the lineups, just taking our time in this episode, and we've got a lot of things to get through. So, guys, it's going to be really jam-packed, and if you want to skip through a few of the days, make sure to check out the description to skip through day 1 to 7, whichever one you want to see. But, guys, look at this. Just as we were shaking hands, I noticed something really funny. We were shaking all these hands, guys, and I get slapped in the face. Look at that. Slapped in the face. What? It was a bit of play there, but the player obviously knows it's my debut here in the MLS. He just wished me good luck. And guys, we're going to be heading off into the lineups now here for Seattle Sounders. It's looking pretty interesting. They've got the likes of Clint Dempsey here as well, which is some pretty big players who are going to be making a big impact in this game. He's probably playing center attacking mid for this one. They've got 4 at the back, 2 defensive mids, a left mid, a right mid, and Clint Dempsey at attacking mid with Ruidaz at striker. As for LAFC, guys, we're looking pretty dangerous. Well, look at that, number 1, Oskar Stromberg. We've got a number 1 shirt already, which is awesome. We did get told when we were signing here we will be given number 1. We got 4-3-3 formation. We got Silva, Zimmerman, Simon, Harvey, Malice in the midfield, Horta, Atusa, I think his name is, Vela, and a few others up front. So Vela's playing right wing for this, which is pretty cool. And guys, here we are getting the game underway now with Seattle on the ball, looking to get this one started off here. Guys, into the first minute of the game already, and a chance is coming here for Seattle Sounders. Can they push forward with the ball here? They're going to be running up their left wing now, trying to get a ball into the box there. Hits the player and goes out for a corner kick. The first challenge here for Oskar Stromberg in the 2nd minute, guys. Look at the Seattle fans here, turned up in masses to watch this game, and they're going to be looking for the 3 points here today just as much as we are. But here is the first chance for Oskar Stromberg to make a good impact, to make a good save here from the corner kick. Ball comes in there, and the ball gets cleared straight out of the way by the LAFC defense, straight to a player. Okay, they come forward again. Torres on the ball here. A chance here coming, and a shot there. It's just wide of the goal for Oskar Stromberg. Not able to make a save, but not needing to as the ball goes wide. 7 minutes into this one now, coming forward with the next chance is again Seattle really pushing forward. No chances yet for us, but a good chance there, and they've gone and put it in the back of the net. Unfortunately, Clint Dempsey going and scoring the first goal in this game, guys, and we've lost our clean sheet straight away. 8 minutes in, a very good finish from Clint Dempsey. Look at this ball in. LAFC's defense just can't handle it, and look, the ball just comes into the box there, and he volleys it so nicely across goal. I did get across to it, but wasn't able to save it. Just kind of went in between my hands, as you can see there, guys. Look, a dive there from Stromberg. I did dive the right way, by the way. It doesn't look like it, but I did dive the right way. He just didn't get there fast enough. I don't think his reactions are quite good enough yet, and we did concede here in the 8th minute, guys, unfortunately for Oskar Stromberg. And guys, we're going to be pushing forward now with a chance, first chance of the game for LAFC in the 23rd minute of this one. Can we get this into the box there? A good shot, a good save from the goalkeeper of Seattle, and it's gone out for a corner kick, but nothing comes of that, guys. Rodriguez coming forward here now for Seattle, 38 minutes in. They're coming forward now. Zimmerman makes a good tackle, but not good enough. They're pushing forward again. Svensson on the ball, lays it there to their right wing, having a shot there, and it goes wide of the goal and out of play. Guys, not too bad so far. 40 minutes in, we're only 1-0 down, which I'm saying only because there has been a lot of chances from Seattle. This is just endless battering of the goals. I'm surprised we haven't conceded more, but another chance coming in here, and a good save from Stromberg from Dempsey's header to make our 10th save of the season. And guys, we're going to be pushing on in now. It's looking pretty good so far as we head into the halftime mark very soon. Rodriguez coming forward now down the left wing here. Another chance to come for Seattle. Can they put this into the back post? They can, and it's going to be passed back, and they're going to get a shot away there, and Stromberg is well positioned and saves that one nicely. Not bad at all start for Oskar Stromberg. Unfortunately, we conceded that goal at the start, but it's okay because we are pushing on pretty well. We've got a 6.8 match rating at the moment, and we're about to head into halftime in this game now. And here we go, guys, heading into the halftime mark of this game. So currently 1-0 down on the scoreline, which isn't that bad. And yes, we're going to concede goals this season, guys. Be ready for that. We're probably going to concede a fair few because we are new to goalkeeping. We are new to the MLS, and it's going to just be tricky. We're on ultimate difficulty as well, but I don't want any of that to stop us, guys. So we're going to be pushing. Any tips from you guys would be awesome in terms of goalkeeping without holding the bumper. I don't like the auto positioning because it's just too OP and makes it just kind of boring sitting in goal. But guys, here we are with a cross to the back post, and Stromberg was there and made it quite nicely to the back post, and a Mexican wave is now coming around the stadium from the Seattle fans as we prepare for the corner kick here, and Mexican wave going all the way around the stadium. That was pretty cool. And guys, here we come forward with the next chance. Alonso on it now, lays it forward there to I don't know how to say his name, and the ball goes out of play there for a goal kick. Just tried to dive but didn't need to, guys. 75 minutes into this one, we're pushing for the end of the game to try and make this 1-1 on the scoreline. The ball comes in from LAFC. Can we get this one in there? A good shot there, blocked and cleared away by the defense, but another chance coming, and a shot just over the left-hand corner of the goal. Unfortunately for us, we weren't able to stick it in the back of the net, but there's a chance here from a corner. 82nd minute from Seattle. They put it into the near post, flicked onto the back post by our player, and Ship has gone and put it in the back of the net to make it 2-0 in this game. Oskar Stromberg not happy with his defense there. Who flicks it on to the back post of their own goal? Guys, I came forward to grab that one or stop the shot there, and then the ball got flicked on by our own player and just happened to land perfectly to Ship at the back post, and Harry Ship goes and scores that goal. Unfortunately for us, we have conceded again 83 minutes in, but another thing, it's not really been our fault in this game. It's been more defensive errors than anything. So Clint Dempsey and Harry Ship going and scoring there, guys, unfortunately for us, and it's 2-0 on the scoreline in the 91st minute, 92nd minute now. Looks like we won't be getting a 3 points today, or the win, or a clean sheet, but we're coming forward with a chance maybe to make this 2-1 in this game with Carlos Vela on the ball. Can he put this one into the back of the net? We haven't had anything going forward, and unfortunately we got a loss here today, guys. We didn't come here and get what we wanted. We didn't get the 3 points. We came and got a loss. Unfortunately, we conceded 2. We caught 3 shots, as you can see then, and made quite a few passes, and not too bad overall for our debut, guys. But we're going to be heading into the post-match tunnel interview quickly with a reporter straight after this. So guys, I will see you on the other side of that as we leave Seattle after this.
Congratulations on making your professional debut today for LAFC in the MLS. The result didn't quite go your way, but you still put in an impressive performance. How do you feel it went?
Thanks so much. It was like a dream come true call for me. I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. It's finally happened. But yes, unfortunately, we did concede 2 great goals from Clint Dempsey, and we weren't able to create enough going forward. We didn't manage to score any goals.
Do you think you'll be turning any heads this season as you progress through the MLS with the Sweden national team?
Playing for Sweden is one of my life's goals. Following in my dad's footsteps to be the Swedish number 1.
That's great. I'm sure you'll get your first MLS clean sheet soon. Any predictions on how LAFC will do in the Western Conference this season?
I believe we've got what it takes to make the playoffs. We've been looking good and working hard in training so far, so I hope it all pays off.
Great. Thanks for your time today, Oskar.
No worries. Bye.
Alright guys, and here we are now leaving the SeaTac airport here in Seattle, heading back to LA for our next game next week, which we'll be doing and unfortunately we didn't get the 3 points we wanted, didn't get the win or the clean sheet we needed today, but we did put in a pretty good performance as the goalkeeper. Only we conceded 2 goals, yes, but we didn't actually play badly, and we're going to be heading into the next game with positive spirits and keeping ourselves pretty motivated as we go on into the season, because I don't want to let one loss get us down. It was annoying that we did get the loss, but guys, it's just what happens. We're going to get quite a few losses this season, I'm sure. And as you can see here, we're arriving back here in Los Angeles, guys, the next morning. It's very, very early in the morning. As you can see here, it's Monday the 5th of March, lazy day time, and we're going to be doing a few things. Later on in the episode, we've got to look at an SUV that you guys wanted to choose, so we're going to be looking at SUVs, then we've got training, fitness day, another lazy day, and then we're going to be heading into the last game of the season against of the episode against Real Salt Lake, which is going to be pretty cool. As you can see here, guys, we're lying in bed, having a bit of a rest after that late night flight, and looking at our phone while we're lying down. As you can see here, guys, our last post that we put on, thank you all for your comments on that one. My LAFC and MLS debut happened now, which is pretty cool, and we're going to be looking at some of the comments from previously and thanking you guys for all the comments that you left, which is really awesome. And as you can see here, guys, we're going to be looking at the comments in the section here, and as you can see, we've got a good luck Oscar from Casey Reed, and we got ASA Hems 800 said let's start with 3 points, and we got Hammy Hamza _ King, good luck, bro. So guys, thank you for those comments. Unfortunately, we didn't get 3 points or the clean sheet we wanted, but you guys' support was awesome and it was great to see, and you'll be getting another shout out in the next episode if you guys comment on the next post from Oskar Stromberg, which is cool. So finishing this lazy day here today, we're going to be in the next day here where we're going to be going and looking at SUVs here, guys. It's going to be really fun to have a look at some of the SUVs that they have down at the car dealership down in LA, so we can have a look at which ones we want to buy, which ones we can afford, and which ones we can't afford for now. But guys, it'll be up to you whether we want to get them on finance or we want to just buy them outright and save up for a couple episodes, because we're pretty much there. You'll be able to see in the next day, I think we have about $7,000 US at the moment. We got this rental car which we need to give back next week, so we'll be making sure we buy a car relatively soon, or we need to rent this car out again. But the poll for this episode is going to be the SUV choice of which ones you want. All of them have different prices and different kind of ranges of coolness and goodness, but guys, you guys have chose SUV, so that's pretty cool. As you can see from our focuses here, guys, our stress went up 1, which is a bit annoying, but our international reputation did go up 1 as well, so the Sweden national team might have a little tiny bit of knowledge of us now, which is good. Almost crashed there in the car, that was close, guys. Bit of poor driving here from Oscar here in LA, not really understanding. But guys, as you can see, we just looked at the local news and Stromberg shines in LAFC debut, which is really cool because we got a pretty decent rating. We got like a 6.9, and we are just arriving here now at the car dealership, guys. So as you can see, we're just pulling in now, and we're going to park up and we're going to go talk to the guys inside and see what they can offer us, see what we can get here for the kind of price we have, which is between $5,000 and $10,000. There's some really nice supercars in there at the moment, but we definitely cannot afford any of those anytime soon, unfortunately. But we'll have to do what we can from now, guys, on our $1,700 a week, which is still a pretty good wage, and we're going to be working through this season and see how we go, and then next season will come along and we might be able to get a wage rise or move to a better club or something like that, guys.
Hey, I'm Oscar. I'm looking to buy an SUV soon. I was wondering if you'd be able to help me out.
We sure can, Oscar. What's your price range? I'm sure we can find something to suit you. We can also offer you finance on a vehicle if you prefer a slightly more expensive one.
That sounds great. I'm looking to only spend around $5,000 to $10,000 at the moment, but finance would be a great option for that.
Okay, great. If you follow me outside, I can show you some options and prices. Option number 1 is the Habanero for $7,000. Option number 2 is the Serrano for $8,000. Option number 3 is the Dubster for $10,000. Option number 4 is the Huntley X for $10,000. And option number 5 is the Baller for $12,000.
Okay, thanks for that. I'll have a think over the next week or so and get back to you soon.
Perfect. See you soon and have a great day.
Alright guys, so they are the choices 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. You guys can hit up the poll right now in the top right hand corner and let me know which one you want to see us buying. Whichever one wins the poll will be bought. But looking at today, guys, it's Wednesday the 7th of March. We have training today and we've got a quick chat with the coach to deal with as well after our debut happened, guys. So we're going to be getting into training very soon. We're just going to be focusing on the usual 2 goalkeeper ones to keep things short and sweet, guys, because unfortunately we cannot train anything else really, which really sucks as a goalkeeper. It's only really 2 or 3 things. As you can see here, we've got payday today as well here, Wednesday. Every Wednesday is payday if you guys ever need to know. $7,023. So those cars, guys, is pretty much based on how much money we have right now. And we're going to have a quick chat with the LAFC coach.
Oskar, it was great to see you out on the pitch this week for the first time. We got unlucky. Seattle are a strong side, and you did what you could.
Thanks, coach. I was a bit annoyed at myself for conceding that second goal, but yeah, we just got unlucky.
Yes, and that's why we're here to train hard, improve, go out there and do our best in the next game. We really are going to be focusing on your positioning over the next few months of training, okay?
Yep, sounds good. Let's get to it.
Alright guys, you hear that? So we're going to be focusing on our positioning, which is something you guys brought up as well, in terms of when the ball's coming in and where we are. And I don't want to use the automated positioning like you guys suggested, which is really cool. Thank you for that suggestion, but I'm going to try and do this manually. So it's going to take a little bit of practice and a little bit of training to do, but I reckon we can do it if we just work hard enough, guys. So we're going to try and get the our positioning sorted out really well, and so when the balls are coming in from the wing, we're in the right position, claiming the balls, and we know when to go forward and when to stay and how to deal with one-on-ones, which is really tricky. As you can see, we've got an A here and one-on-ones, which is good. And we're going to be heading into the next drill, as you can see now, which is the throwing and kicking again, which has always been a bit of a tricky one, I've noticed, because the player at the end just doesn't latch on to the ball when I'm kicking it to him. As you can see here, we get a few to him, but not many, and we get it in the box, but it just doesn't get to him, which is really unfortunate, and he doesn't really pick it up if it doesn't go straight to him. But guys, as you can see there, we did end up getting a pretty good performance there. I think it's a B total for that one, so we've got pretty good points there. Heading into the next game now, guys. We're next day now, Thursday the 8th. We've got a fitness day here home in LA. This is our nice little apartment, and we also have been paying rent as well, guys, which hasn't been too expensive as you saw before. So we've got rent coming out every Wednesday. We've got payday coming in. Just walked into a wall there, as you do. And guys, if you made it this far in the episode, I'm just going to have a quick say thing now. If you made it this far in the episode, guys, give us a hashtag true fan, because you guys have made it this far. It's a long episode, and a lot of them will be, so I'm going to be doing little mini shout out thingies where I'll shout you guys out in the next episode if you can reach the point where I say these mini shout outs, these hidden shout outs. I think it's going to be a pretty cool thing to do, to see who is watching all the way through. And guys, if you do that, hashtag true fan right now, and there'll be different hashtags for every episode, and if you guys do that, I'll give you a shout out in the next episode as a little bonus, guys. So only the first one to do it. As you can see though, we gain a training stat just them as well. Team of the week has been announced, guys. As you can see here, we didn't quite make it. Some of the Seattle Sounders players did, and a couple of other players in the league have made it as well into the team of the week. But unfortunately, we did concede 2 goals, so we didn't make it into the team of the week. But that's okay, because we're going to be continuing on and working hard to do what we can to work ourselves hard in the MLS, guys. It's only the beginning, so we've got plenty of things to do before we get into that, guys. We've got another lazy day coming up tomorrow, which is we're going to be just getting some gas for our car, and we're going to be buying some snacks at the gas station, and that's going to be about it. There's not much going on. We're just resting at home really a lot of the time. And then as you can see here, heading now into Friday the 9th, guys, second last day of the week before we head into the Real Salt Lake game. We're arriving here at the gas station where we're going to be spending a bit of money, buying some gas, and then we're going to be filling up our car because we have to return this rental car with full gas. We can't just give it back with no gas. We've been using it for the last couple of weeks, and we need to make sure we give it back with a decent tank of gas in it, which is going to cost us about $50. From what I'm aware of, and we're going to buy some snacks as well, just to munch on because I'm hungry. As you can see here, guys, we're currently sitting 11th on the table out of 12. Real Salt Lake, who we have coming up next in this episode, are bottom, so this is a chance for us. I know only one game has been played, but they are bottom. We are second bottom here with 11th and 12th position, so hopefully we can get a 3 points in the next game. We'll have to wait and see how we go. Arriving here at the gas station, going to go pay. We went to get a donut, but we couldn't quite. We don't have any cash on us, as you can see here. Don't have enough money to get anything. So we're going to have to use our card and go to the front desk and buy something from the front desk as well as our gas. But we'll do that anyway, so that's cool. We're going to go. We thought we could buy something here with coins and use our card, but we can't, unfortunately. And we're going to be heading around here because talk to the cashier, buy $50 worth of gas, and we're going to buy ourselves some P's and Q's just to munch on so we can have something to eat while we travel around, guys, on our lazy day, just because, you know. So if you've made it this far, guys, thank you so much for watching these episodes. It's really cool. As you can see here, we just got gas for $60. Sorry, it cost a little bit more than I thought. And $5 of snacks to munch on while we're milling around. We've got $6,958 in our bank at the moment. That's constantly going to be going up. We have also been paying rent, which will be going out every 2 weeks, guys. So we didn't have to pay rent this week, but we have to pay rent next week for double. And we're just getting gas here, filling up the car. And as you can see, we're going to be filling up the car, heading into the last day, guys, and then next episode we'll be returning this car, buying one of the SUVs you guys pick, and also heading into another game. Oh, no, sorry, next 2 episodes there is 0 games. Again, I think it's an international break, so there's no games in the next 2 episodes, but we may be able to watch Sweden on TV if they are playing and watch an international match, which would be pretty cool. But unfortunately there is no games for the next 2 weeks because of that. So we played these 2 games and we're having just got the season started, and then we're having another break, which is annoying. But arriving here at LAX Airport, guys, for the game away from home against Real Salt Lake. And it's very early in the morning here. It's like 5 a.m. guys. As you can see, it's still dark out, and we're going to be heading in, parking up the car and hopping on the LAFC plane to head off to Salt Lake City, where we're going to be playing the 2-hour flight. I think we're going to be playing the game against Real Salt Lake away from home. As you can see here, we've got up a stat point from the last game, which is really cool to see. 2+ on so far this season, 69 overall, 3 appearances in the Invitational Cup, 1 appearance in the MLS with a 7.1 rating. So we finished the MLS game with a 7.1 rating for the start of the season, which is actually pretty good. And we've done well. We've done what the bosses asked for one of our things, keeping average match rating of 6.0. We've also gone up a whole 1.5 points to 7.1, which is really cool. And we're going to be moving now into the plane, guys, where we're going to be flying off to Seattle, to Real Salt Lake City, which is Salt Lake City. As you can see here, the top goal scorers in the league are currently looking pretty good for Minnesota. 2 goals here, matches. It shows now this season as well in this FIFA. It shows you how many matches have been played. So if someone has been scoring loads, playing loads, it won't be shown as good as someone who's been playing less and scoring loads as well, which is pretty cool. So as you can see here, guys, from the assists as well, the clean sheets, we didn't quite make it on there yet, but Seattle have got a clean sheet man on there. Atlanta, Sporting Kansas, Orlando, FC Dallas, and New England have all made it onto the clean sheets there with their goalkeepers. And here we are leaving LA now for the last time in this episode, and we're going to be heading off and arriving in Salt Lake City. A couple hours of a flight, only I think about a 2-hour flight here, arriving down now. We're currently boosted ourselves up to 12th place in the squad rankings. Not too bad, but we're still working our way up slowly with the ratings, and we're going to be heading into the game now against Real Salt Lake here, and we're going to be having a bit of a nervy thing because we did lose the last game. And here you can see Real Salt Lake, guys, coming up away from home at their stadium. We're going to be looking for the 3 points here today, obviously, but we need to make sure we don't concede. That's the main thing, and we need to make sure LAFC put in a good performance, which would be a nice thing for us, because at the moment the last game's performance was okay. It wasn't good enough to get any goals, and it wasn't good enough to hold the likes of Clint Dempsey out, unfortunately. So we need to improve ourselves as a team if we want to be competing. They're playing a 4-3-3 formation today. They've got Bird up front, Plata on the left, Salvarino on the right there, as you can see, and we're going to be pushing forward, hopefully in this game a bit more than we did in the last game, because if we need to do that to get any goals, we've got the likes of Ramirez up front and Carlos Vela as well. As you can see here from our lineup, Oskar Stromberg number 1 once again starting the lineup here, and we've got a few players on the bench looking pretty good to come on later on. We've got Ramirez starting striker, Vela right, Rossi left, Malice, Horta and Etsua in the midfield. We got Harvey, Seaman, Zimmerman and Silva at the back, with Oskar Stromberg at number 1 in goal for LAFC, guys. So here we are about to get this game underway, looking pretty optimistic about today's game, because if we can do what we need to do and get the win here, guys, we will get our first 3 points on the table here. But we are away from home. We are against Real Salt Lake, and it is only the second game of the season, guys, so we'll have to see how we go in this one. But here we are about to get this kicked off now, and here we are getting the game kicked off and underway now here away from home. Can we do what we need to do to get the 3 points here? 3 minutes into this one now, and LAFC are pushing forward with the first chance of the game. Can we get this one forward here? Running into space there, a great chance for Carlos Vela, pushing into the space, tries to get across in there, and it's blocked and goes out for a corner kick to LAFC, but unfortunately it came to nothing. Here we come forward now with the next chance for Real Salt Lake. 7 minutes in, guys, they're pushing forward now, running around the edge of the area. Can they get across in here? They put it into the middle, and it's been cleared away by LAFC. Shot there, blocked by the defense, and here we are with another shot straight into Stromberg's hands there to make a nice easy save for us in the 10th minute of this game, guys. And here we are pushing forward with the next chance for LAFC. 13 minutes in, can we get a chance? Can we get our first goal of the season? Running forward here, pushing forward now, getting a shot away. There's Rossi, very good shot there. Unfortunately the save was not good. The save was good and was not able to get past the goalkeeper. But guys, here we come forward with the next chance now. It's going to be a chance here. Silva, can he get this one to the box? He's just tried to lay it in there, but it's been blocked by the defense, and the shot there coming in again doesn't quite make it into the back of the net or on target, and it goes out of play for a goal kick. Guys, 45 minutes into this game, approaching half time there. A good save from Stromberg, but a poor challenge from the LAFC defense has seen a penalty conceded here just before half time, guys, and we look like we're gonna have to make a big impact now. Can Oskar Stromberg save the penalty here, guys? It's going to be a big moment for him right on the half time overtime mark, guys. Can we save this one here? Oskar Stromberg in goal against Raznak. Can we save the ball, guys? We've got a pretty 50-50 chance here, goes for a dive there, and he goes straight, and we've gone and conceded the first goal of this game. Very poor defending there from LAFC to concede the penalty in the first place after we'd already made the save. He did not need to make that challenge. Again, the defense letting us down and conceding us a goal, and unfortunately we have gone 1-0 down because of this. Away from home once again. I wonder where we're going to have our home debut. We haven't had that yet, but that'll be coming up in a few episodes time, I'm sure. Guys, unfortunately, yes, we did concede here to Albert Raznak here in the 45th minute to the penalty. Very silly defending from LAFC, like we said, but guys, we've conceded a goal that we pretty much shouldn't be having to challenge ourselves with in the first place. So heading into half-time now, unfortunately we have conceded, but it's not really our fault yet again. 3 goals conceded so far this season already, but we aren't doing that badly. 4 shots for LAFC in this half, and 1 shot on target. 5 shots for them and 3 on target. So guys, not too bad. Again, only 1-0 down at half time. Can we do the deed and get ourselves a couple of goals? It's all up to the strikers. So guys, as you can see here, the recording messed up again, and 61st minute in, we've gone and conceded here into Real Salt Lake. So we've gone 2-0 down. Unfortunately, you'll get to see from the replay what happened and why, but unfortunately we did concede the second goal pretty much straight away. Unfortunately, in the 61st minute, as you can see here from the replay, they passed it back to their left back here, played it through to the left wing, crossed it into the box, and didn't really see it coming, and I moved away to catch it, and the player managed to get the header, and I was not in position already for that one. Unfortunately, we did concede, and we've gone 2-0 down. That Corey Bird, the scorer here, guys, in the 62nd minute, and we have gone 2-0 down, which is really sucky because that one was a bit of an out of nowhere chance. They kind of just had nothing for ages. They suddenly crossed it in, and it just went in the back of the net. So guys, as you can see here, 66 minutes in, another chance coming for Real Salt Lake. They're putting it into the box from this corner kick here. Can we hold our positioning? The ball's coming in there with a shot, and it's gone in, even though I got the right positioning this time. 3-0 down, guys. The defense of LAFC are just not marking their men. They're just not getting the ball clear in time, and we've gone and conceded again. Yes, that was slightly Stromberg's fault, that one, but he did what he could. He got in the right position, just wasn't able to have the reflexes to make the save. Look, the ball comes down. Who is marking that player in the box? Nobody. And the ball goes into the back of the net, even though positioning was pretty good from Oskar Stromberg, guys. We've gone and conceded 3-0 down. We've conceded 5 goals already this season. That's not good. But unfortunately, the LAFC defense and striking, just team as a whole, are not playing well. So this is something we may need to look into at training and have a talk with. I don't know, guys. But look, I'm making a save there, Stromberg, in the 75th minute to keep that one out, which is really nice. So that's not too bad. We're going to be having a corner kick here for them. But guys, look at the save. Not bad at all. A shot there from distance on the first time shot, and a good save from Stromberg as it gets pushed out for a corner kick. And we're going to be heading into the next highlight now, guys. It's coming forward now in the 88th minute of this game. It's going to be a chance here for Real Salt Lake. They're getting a good tackle in there, but it has gone to lead to a free kick, guys. These tackles are just really aggressive and leading to constant fouls from LAFC. Really just constantly putting us under pressure and putting the team in danger, guys. So another chance here for Oskar Stromberg to make a good save, or are we going to concede and make it 4-0 in this one? The free kick is getting ready to go. They're going to run up, take a quick one, and it's just hit the wall and just gone over, and luckily for us, it's gone out and over the top of the net. But guys, here we are in the 91st minute, plus 2 minutes added, 3 minutes added on. The ball comes into the box, and a good chance. Very poor shot from them, and a good save from Stromberg. Sees us. We've got a 6.7 match rating, so the game thinks we're doing well, guys. We're conceding goals, but it's not really, again, it's not really too much on positioning or our fault. The second goal was a bit, but the other two were kind of unfortunate for us, guys. As you can see here, very sad moment again. Losing here today, 3-0 on today's scoreline. We caught 3 shots, we parried 1, and we had a pretty average overall game. Positioning out of position 4 times, which isn't too bad, so we need to work on that. We need to make that number as small as possible. And ball retention, we won possession 3 times, which isn't too bad. And guys, we're going to be heading out of this game, heading out of this episode as well. Guys, as you can see here from the Western Conference, LAFC sitting at the very bottom, which really sucks. But guys, we've got plenty of more games to come. We've got LA Galaxy coming up in the next game in 3 episodes time, which is going to be the LA Derby, which is going to be huge. So make sure you stay tuned for that one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give us a like, share, and subscribe if you've made it this far and you've enjoyed this series. Guys, as you can see from the Eastern Conference as well, Orlando City leading that one. But guys, I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're up to date with all the latest Oskar Stromberg and Theo Colas episodes as and when they come by clicking the links above here. And don't forget to subscribe with that middle button of GMS there. You can also follow the players now on Instagram and Twitter at Theo Colas T and Oskar Stromberg K, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.